Elephant's eating a baby. I know.
Oh,
It's so
God.
weird.
What is going on?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
What? It just crashed. It crashed. Why does everything have to be so stupid?
I know what to do.
Yeah.
Now, to make the modification in order to make this TV less stupid, you'll need many tools, including a saw, crowbar, baseball bat, drill, hammer, and, of course, duct tape. You might also need a staple gun, hot glue gun, wrench, bike pump, and an angle measure. But that's only if you want to do really precise things. Now, the first step in the modification process is to take a strip of duct tape about this long and any old calculator. Anything will do, just something that has a little bit of memory and processing power. Now, you take the duct tape and put it right over the buttons there, you won't be needing them, and put it right here in the middle of the screen. Now, once you have that, so make sure it's positioned correctly, once you have that, take your staple gun, and then, with the staple gun, take it right here, right in the middle of the screens, and staple it. And then you want to hit the plus button, and the right here in the middle again. So, if you're really being really precise, and you really want this to last, you might do another one right here in the middle. Now, that's all you need for the processing power. The staples have enough, they're conductive enough that they can carry signals from the computer to the TV, and it does work really nicely.
Okay, so to do this next step, you have to take off the backing by unscrewing all these screws here. But we know you don't want to watch that, so we'll do it off camera. Okay, so we got this backboard off, and recently, what we call it, we installed the calculator mod, which basically makes it smarter. So we just got the backing off. Next step, what you have to do is this motherboard right here, actually some of the things in it, limit the amount of smartness on the TV. Oh, and then this, I think it's this right here, this black thing, and then that. Those also do the same thing. So, I have a hammer, and I'm going to be taking out some of these. There, I just took off that. You don't need that. And then this right here. You don't need these. They're like worthless. So just take them off. But wait. Be careful not to hit anything else. If you do, you might be screwed. Okay. And this. That's okay if it comes off. Just plug it back in. You know, sometimes you can't plug things in, so just get duct tape. Just get duct tape and tape back on. That's all you really need to do. Okay, and then now you need to get this, which push it in. Okay, you need to get this, and you state. Oh my God, this battery's off. Okay, you put it right here. And then you staple it. That's all you need to do. So, right here in there, you can't quite see it. So then, you go and get a crowbar. Where's the crowbar? Crowbar. Okay. To get the motherboard off, do this. And you don't actually need to get a screwdriver because things are easier. Just get this side off right here. And then this piece right here, this orange thing, should come off. Just hit right here a couple times. Oh wait, don't break the TV. This should come off. So right now we're denting this right here in. And now this right here, this new system, you don't need any of that. So, we're just taking some of it off.
Watch somebody take this literally.
If it's okay. And then, take off the whole don't need it. And then that's the next step is a little bit harder. So yeah, maybe there.
No,
Okay, so the next step is you have to make very precise measurements to make dots to figure out what to do and where it has to be. So I already have a measurement right here. It's exactly 3.65 centimeters. And then you also need another one. Go like that, so it's about there. And then we need it to be right here. So. Okay, so now we have another measurement, that one. And this part, you must have to make sure you don't scratch the TV when you do it. The next part, you don't want to damage the TV or else it might not be able to make images. So you take your baseball bat, speakers, and you need to smack it very hard in that one spot where we made the measurements, around that area. And then you can peel it out because it's just plastic, it's not glass. And hit a little harder right there. Okay, that should be good. And now we have to make a different spot. No, don't do anything near that. And then you don't want to do anything near the calculator because that's an app that you can install. So you need another 3.64. So right there. And then down. Right there. Remember, very precise, do not scratch it. And do not damage the TV at all. This one, where's my crowbar? There we go. You need a crowbar. Big crowbar. And you do the same thing. That's good. Okay, and that's the end of the step.
Okay, so since you want to actually hear the TV, you really want to put these speakers back in. So you grab some duct tape. A generous portion. They don't have to be straight, it's just a recommendation. And then you really want to drive them in there. And that's good.
Make it look like that.
Yeah, no, it's in between.
Make it look like that in your bed.
Okay, so some of you are really horrible cooks out there. So these are for your cooking channels. They really get them. And so you just put them in here. And then sometimes you have to get them in there, so you have to go.
And that gets you really great reception for the cooking channels.
Crap.
Okay, now some of you out there are good cooks. And if you are, and if you also happen to like sports, this is an alternative modification that allows you to get reception on sports channels very, very clearly. Now the first thing you're going to want to do, I like to use a tennis ball because it's a really nice thing to use. What you want to do first, you need to get a little hole in the screen. That one. And then just take your tennis ball and put it in there really nice. And then just take your duct tape and baseball bat. Give it a copious amount because you just can't have too much duct tape. And that's probably good, but just for good measure, I'm going to pound it in a little bit more. And occasionally it'll come out like that. And if that happens, just put it right back in And I'm just going to widen this hole a little bit. And then just take this, put it in here, and duct tape. And there you go for those sports fans out there.
Okay guys, for all you guys hardware people that want to know how to make their own house or something, I'm going to tell you how to do it. And this is compatible with both the sports and the cooking channels, so you can keep that there. Right now we have the sports channel attached. Oh, and first of all, if you find this right here, get rid of it. Okay, and now, you see, a crowbar is part of hardware, but I'm not going to use it. I'm actually going to use this saw, because the saw is really hardware-like. So, first of all, what you do is, if you kind of see this paper right here, it's right here, right there, you can't get it out. In our last video, we got that out because you need to. But for TV, you don't need to. So what you do, at this very corner, hit it a couple times. And don't hit the screen. Okay, and then you get the saw. And right about here, you want to just get a couple scratch marks. Like this. And then, the last thing that is hardware-like is, just like a screwdriver. Just a screwdriver. Put it right underneath this board. Okay? And now get the hammer. No, bat or hammer. And right on the calculator, hit it. Now, you have to hit the calculator. And it might fall off, so just put it back here. Do it a couple more times. Again, don't break the TV. It's really fragile when you do this. So do it more. Okay, this is falling, okay. It's broken. Now you have to open it up, and some of the boards might be cracking in half. And put one here, and one behind here. And then just grab the back end of this, and put it in here first. Underneath this paper, just put it in as far as you can, and then get the duct tape, and you have to duct tape this right here. And again, all these channels to get are all optional, so you don't have to do any of this. So yeah, I'll leave you to the next step, which I think is gardening. If you want those, and I believe it's compatible with the sports. So yeah, leave you there.
For all you gardeners out there, this is a good channel for you. So what you do is you have to use your sharp thingies, and you have to cut into this, and then right where you cut it, you insert your favorite plant. In my case is a leaf, and then here's the duct tape. Okay, you have to use the duct tape. Tape it in there. And then, with the hammer, you have to smash it in there. Just make it a little smudgy, but, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, so for all of these people out there who like to watch Wipeout, American Ninja, and all those action movies, you need to take off all these broken screens because you don't want it interfering with the ninja. So just toss it over there.
Toss it on the...
And then take your hammer, throw it like a ninja star, and then take whatever else you can find, rocks, baseballs, and you chuck it at her. And then this weird contraption, you throw. And
gotten sick of whenever your TV breaks or something gets unplugged, you have to go behind the TV and sort through that mess of wires? Well, here's a solution for that. It's just a simple fix. You can just make an access port right through the soundboard. And you just want to take your hammer, drive a screwdriver through there, and if it doesn't want to go, then you can just do it outside the board. As long as it goes through the screen, that's fine. And then, right around the access port you've made, just hammer it. And once you get a break in here, that's good. You want to take your drill and take that straight through here. And you should have a hole through the back of here. And I've gotten it right through here. And now that you have that, just take your screwdriver again. And Phillips head or flathead, it really doesn't matter. And just take that. And you're done.
Okay, for this last part, it's where you can make the TV tie your shoe. This is really, really good. And as you notice, we have this thing on here. That's just for safety, so the screen doesn't break. Right now, it's still intact. The screen is not broken. We've done a really good job. So, here's how you do it. First of all, you get this a baseball bat, and right here, you just bat it. Not that hard. Just once. And then you grab a human. It has to be a human. And then you make their head go down. You can't give them a choice. You just have to force it. And then you have to bang it like that a couple times. They should be attached. And if they're not, just duct tape. Let me see. Okay, he's attached. Touch him right here, and if no sound you just made, he's attached. So, he's attached right now. Okay, you can get up. Okay, so recently I untied my shoes, and so yeah, and I'm gonna just put them right here under the TV. There's like a shoe port that was automatically there. The human kind of made it, so you put your shoe there, and then you go, TV, tie my shoe. And then you just wait, because it does take a little bit, it's not warp speed. So if you see, it's tying my shoe. Oh, and then you have to cut off the human's hands and attach him to the port. So, then put the brain underneath the TV over there. You know. Okay, so my first shoe got tied. I know, it's amazing. Now, tie my shoe. And now he's going to do the other shoe. And since you've already seen the first shoe, that's about good. So the last and final step is putting it back together. Because you have to make sure everything's together. Okay, so first of all, you want to get all this stuff off because it's kind of in the way and stuff. So you can just rip it off. This in because this is the audio, so you don't want to touch that. And then, so we have here, and then where's the duct tape? And you have to make sure you duct tape it because it'll make it look better. So get a few strips of duct tape. Make sure you also skip this piece because that is the port that you can access all the cords with. And then you want to hammer it in to make sure it's still in. So we're all going to hammer it.
with all these weapons. So I'm gonna get a hammer.
No.
And that should be good. You might want to make sure the duct tape is still there.
And go.
Sponsored by by Regal. Every handyman, a king.
And go.
Ah! This is not going to end well. No, don't.
Here, just if
I'm
we could
sticking it more in, so I think we should
Wait.
just keep it in there.
Wait. Okay.
Now you get.
I can get a baseball bat again.
Get.
Get that, don't push it down.
Oh, you know what? I'm just doing this. Okay, let's do this. Will, you do sports.
Gardening camera.